Hello YouTube, this is our Wheatley 0206 and I'm doing a video tonight for Thanatos. He is having his 700 sub contest right now. It goes till February the 14th, which is just about 8 days away. And basically you have to be subscribed to his channel. You have to be 18. And if you have an Instagram account and you don't make videos or whatever, you can just leave a comment in his contest video. And what he wants you to do is, first of all, do a reenactment of your very first YouTube video. So I had to go back and look at mine because I wanted to make sure I got all the books in here that I had in my very first video, which ironically was right at a year ago. So you know, I'm having my 1-year contest, so it's been almost 1 year since I did my first YouTube video. So I'm showing all the books that I showed in my very first video for his contest. And also he wants to know why you started, or what got you started doing YouTube videos. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to show all the books that I showed in my very first YouTube video. So if you go back to my very first YouTube video a year ago, you'll see all these books again. So anyway, and they're in the same order that I had them in my very first video. So we have Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen. This is 105. And we have Shazam number 1. World's Finest number 195. And one of my favorite, well actually probably my favorite World's Finest cover, which happens to be a Neil Adams cover. This is 185. And this is the one I showed that I bought it because it came out February 6th, or it came out in February of 1964, which happens to also be the month and year that I was born. Not to mention it's a Batman book, so. And also I told in that video how I try to collect books that came out the month and year of my birthday. So this is one of them. Then we have House of Mysteries number 286. And a book that I think you've all seen several times now, Batman 251. So that is what I showed. That's the books that I showed in my very first video. Now, I had my one of my Batman wall hangings actually behind my books when I done the first video, because I done my first video from my dining room table. So, anyway, so that's the first half of Thanatos contest. The second part is, why did you start? Well, as I said, even in my very first video, I'd been watching YouTube videos for quite some time, and I had just recently come across Joker 68's channel not long before I started making videos. And Joker 68 is really the one who you know, inspired me, as far as not just because of his videos that he did, but he inspired me vocally. He prompted me to go on and show stuff that I had in my collection on YouTube. He said he thought, you know, it would be great to see my collection, and so he wanted to have me do a video showing my stuff on YouTube. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. And after I did my first video, you know, he was very supportive, and then a lot of other people come in and started supporting me, and you know, it just went from there. And now I'm up to 342 subscribers, and I'm very happy about that, and I want to say thank you to everybody for that. But this isn't about me, this is about Thanos. This is about supporting Thanos. He's got a great channel. He's doing a 700 sub contest, but he's actually at about 787 now, I think. He's almost at 800. So that's pretty awesome. So anyway, if you don't do videos, I should say, he really encourages you to start doing videos. But if you just put in a comment, that gives you 1 entry. If you do a video, that gives you 3 entries into his contest. And again, it ends February the 14th. And I really, really, really hope you'll go and check out his channel. If you're not subscribed to him, he's got a great channel. So check him out and subscribe to him. Enter his contest. Give him some support. And he's a great part of the community, and there's so many good YouTube channels in this community, and people just come together, and it's a beautiful thing, because the friendships that I've made in the last year on YouTube, even outside of YouTube, on a personal basis, I haven't really went and met anybody yet, but hopefully this summer I'm going to get to meet maybe James from Boom Boom Comics and Dee from Simply Incredible Podcast. And I told Joker I was going to try to make a trip over to see him this spring. He lives in Michigan, which is north of me. I live in Indiana. I live south of Fort Wayne, about 40 minutes. And so I'm going to try to make it up to Michigan to meet up with Joker 68. So anyway, Thanos is a great channel. Thanos' channel is a great channel. Thanos is a great guy. He's got a great contest going on. I strongly suggest you go check him out and sub him up. So that is my video for this contest, for Thanos contest. Everybody go and support him, and have a great day.